Hello again and welcome back to the Gospel in 3D. My name is Derek Van Ruler. I am here to equip and encourage you to live every day with gospel intentionality. We want to ensure that you are making the best use of your days because they are numbered, and according to Paul in Ephesians 5:16, the days are evil. Meaning there are so many things that can distract us and take us away from following God that we want to ensure we are living every moment for Him and with Him. And recently, we've been talking about our identity in God. In particular, in our last video, we looked at how we are called to be servants. That our lives ought to be used to serve others just as Christ came and served us. Now today I want to share with you 7 ways we can serve others in our missional communities, small groups, at church, in our neighborhood, at work, wherever we go. Ways we can serve and love people well. So let's dive in. The first way to serve others well is to simply volunteer to help. There are so many places out there that need help and so many people that need help. And often we have the ability to help, but we wait to see if others will meet the need first. Sometimes that's because we simply don't want to put the energy and effort into helping. But let's be honest, that can be self-serving and selfish. Not exactly what Jesus is calling us to be. And so if you are in a group from church, one of the best ways to serve is to volunteer to help when the call goes out and be one of the first to volunteer, not the last. We've all been in a group when a leader asks for help for a project, whether small or big, and everyone looks around to see who will go first. That can be quite discouraging for a leader, whether at church or in the public world. Why not speak up and step up? How wonderful would it be to have to fight to serve because everyone is raising their hand to serve. And yet, friends, that is what it should look like if we are followers of Jesus Christ. The second way is to show up early and leave late. It is bred in our very nature to show up late and leave early for everything we do. But think about what that does. It creates this consumeristic culture and puts a ton of weight and responsibility upon the few who do all of the work. Every time a chair is set up, food is put out, a napkin is placed, remember, there was someone behind that. A person who sacrificed to do that. So why not show up early and lend a helping hand and stay afterwards to help out? I find that there are many meetings people slide in without thinking about what needs to get done and then slide out when it's done, leaving the mess to others. We as followers of Christ ought to be fighting to be the first ones there and the last ones to turn out the lights. The next way is to give of yourself. Some people need to be served by simply having time with other people. They need to know that others care. They need to have the gentle touch and the caring words of another human. They need time in conversation, and they need time for you to show with your heart compassion towards them. This is a wonderful way to serve. It can be hard. After all, buying something for another person is a lot quicker transaction, but it often doesn't meet the deepest need of the person. Spend time with people. Share an encouraging word. Get to know them. Sacrifice yourself for them. This is a great way to serve and to care. The fourth way is to give of your stuff. Each of us have things or money that we can use to benefit others. Perhaps a friend needs a shovel for a project around the house, and you have a shovel. Let them borrow it. Or better yet, drop it off at their house and maybe even help. Maybe your friend is in some sort of financial need that is just temporary. You might be able to lend them some money or simply bless them by giving them a bit of money. This is where you are on the lookout for those in need, and you find ways to meet those needs by looking at what you have and using it to bless others. The fifth way is to be proactive in thinking about others. This means that you're thinking about them throughout the week and sending them A message, giving them a phone call or getting them a gift, and dropping by their house on the way home. As you do so, you have your eyes open to what they need in the moment. You're taking notes and thinking about how you might show them care, and you notice them. And we must be proactive in this. The only way to truly serve here is to take the first step and reach out. The sixth way is to bless others with a meal. Oftentimes people struggle with hardships in life, such as the loss of a loved one, the loss of a job, a hospitalization, or even the birth of a new baby. As joyful as that can be, it can also be a tough time as families are focused on the birth and forget or don't have time to grab a meal. Meals in those moments are great ways to serve your Christian friend. The seventh way is to mentally take notice of areas of need as you go about your day. Maybe even jotting them down on your phone or in a notebook. But prayerfully ask the Lord to show you areas of need where you can serve, and then go about your day serving those needs. Maybe you're driving, you're on your way to work, or on your way to school, or on your way to church, or on your way to the store. Jot down areas that you see are needs. This will allow you to actively plan how you might be able to bless others. So there you have it, 7 ways in which you can actively serve and love others well. Church, this is really important in the day in which we live. So often, you are being told life is all about you and to think only about yourself. But we find true life happens when we give up our lives to serve others. My hope is that you will find true life that is offered by Jesus through helping others and serving them. So take a few of these and begin to implement them in your life today. And until next time, God bless.